Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Women of Warcraft. I'm your host, Molly Lynn. On the show today, I've got Cataclysm Abysm, also a Pimp My Guild segment, followed by some news and a nice tip of the day. Remember guys, you can always be involved. All you gotta do is email me, womenofwarcraft@gmail.com. I hope you enjoy the show. Cataclysm Abysm. Today I would like to talk about the new races in WoW. The race for the Alliance is going to be the Worgen. The Worgen are going to start south of Silverpine Forest. The home city is going to be Gilneas. The racials are going to include the following. Darkflight. Instant cast activates your true form and increases movement speed by 70% for 60 seconds. Two forms. Turn into your inactive form. Aberration, reduced duration on curse or disease effects by 15%. And flare, 15 increase to skinning and use claws to skin. So use your own claws to skin instead of using a knife. And it also increases your skinning speed. And finally, viciousness, plus 1% to all damage done. All damage done. All right, the classes you're going to be able to play as a Worgen, you're going to be able to play a DK, a Hunter, a Mage, a Rogue, a Priest, a Warlock, and a Warrior. The special class unique to Worgen is going to be the Druid. Now, the Horde is going to get a cute little squishy green guy, kind of the same size as a gnome, called a Goblin. You might have seen them around. They're everywhere in Azeroth. You're going to be able to roll a Goblin, and you're going to show up on a plank, dead, resuscitated by goblin jumper cables. Their start area is going to be the Lost Isles, and you're going to be home-citied in Curzan. I don't know how you say it. Very sorry. Your races are going to be Rocket Jump 20 yards in the air, or Rocket Barrage, which places the turret on the ground to damage enemies. I think it's got a 30-yard range, I'm pretty sure. Those two are on a shared cooldown, all right? So you're going to choose one or the other. Time is money, plus 1% increase to attacking and casting speed. All right, best deals anywhere, best discount regardless of reputation. Pack Hobgoblin calls in a personal assistant to access your bank anywhere you are every 30 minutes. Awesome. So awesome. Better living through chemistry, plus 15 to alchemy. Increased benefit on yourself from your own potions that you make. So that's pretty freaking fantastic. Again, the classes that you're going to be able to play with a Goblin are the same as the Worgen, except for the Druid. You will not be able to roll a Druid on your Goblin. You'll only be able to roll a Shaman. Oh, shucks. So you've got a DK, a Hunter, a Mage, Priest, Rogue, Warlock, and a Warrior, and also the Shaman. So I guess I'll see you later. I'm going to go roll a Goblin. Time to pimp a guild, the Granada. Okay, all right, let me read you this little email from this guild. The Granada on Corylstraz. This is a guild that I am in. It's a fantastic guild. Granada Gaming is a group of like-minded guys and gals who over the last 2 years have come together to play a handful of games. Started originally by real-life friends to play the Warhammer MMO, it has grown beyond the fail of war, to include a handful of MMOs and FPSs. Last month, after a number of the members picked up WoW again, Granada formed a guild on the Corylstraz server Alliance side. At the core, we are a laid-back bunch who love hanging in vent, questing, PvP, and raiding in the near future. Our main goal is to have fun and leave the stresses of our lives in the real world where they belong. No drama for mama here. Alright. If you're looking for a good group to run with and have a laid-back mindset, we would be happy to have you. Visit the website thegranada.com or look me up in game Drax/monks. the GM. All right. One of the awesome things I love about this guild too is their ease in which they incorporate all levels into the guild. So if you're a level 1 or if you're a level 75, you're going to have somebody to run with in the guild. Everyone is super willing to bend over backwards and help you out, and I have a level 80 mage in there that'll port you around if you need it. So wait a second. I'll start charging if the demand goes too high. But it's a really fantastic guild, very fun, very laid back. We actually are laid back when we say that. It's not just something we say. Check it out. If you have a guild you'd like me to pimp on the show, send it in to womenofwarcraft@gmail.com. This story has been beaten like a dead horse.
Look at my horse, the horse is amazing. Give it a lick, but there's just like police.
You can buy an in-game mount. For real life money, 25 USD to be precise.
Get on my horse, I'll take you around the universe and all the other places too.
And that's all I have to say about that. And some highlights from Blizz chat the other night. Let's talk about flying in Azeroth and how you most likely will be able to do it from the very beginning, says Blizzard. Also, the 310% mount cap speed will most likely be the cap. Again, most likely. Expect that to be the fastest you'll go. Blizz is hard at work revamping the default raid UI. They're also definitely going to be coming out with a change for Cataclysm for your spellbook, talent pane, professions window, character stats, guild, friends, and probably a dozen things I'm most likely forgetting, said the Blizz guy. The new guild ranking system shouldn't hurt your current guild's play style or guild style or disadvantage you in any way if you're a smaller guild. Also, there was some talk about maybe some new pet classes or some pet families. So maybe you'll see some things like monkeys or foxes in your near hunter future. If you guys have a news item you'd like me to talk about on the show, send it in. womenofwarcraft@gmail.com. Be nice in the game tip for the day is class specific, so this is for all you mages out there. Whenever I join a random group, I always conjure my little table, my mana strudels, and this is a really easy way to be nice as a mage. Very simple spell, easy mats. If I don't have the mats, I just conjure individual stacks of 20 for everybody in the party that wants one. Not everybody wants one. But this is really good for healers or casters who have mana problems, because you can just burn through your mana strudels without any worry or guilt on the mats or the, using up one of your precious little drinks. It's free. It's free food. It's a really easy way to be nice, and I like to do it all the time, every group that I'm ever in. If you have a nice tip, send it in to me, womenofwarcraft@gmail.com. I would be most happy to share it with the world. And that's your show today, folks. Thanks for watching. If you have a nice tip, if you have a jerk tip, if you have an awesome place to farm, if you have a WoW equals RL moment, I don't know, a guild you'd like to pimp? Send it in to womenofwarcraft@gmail.com. Be a peach. Go to iTunes and review me. Dig.com and give me a dig, why don't you? You can always go to my website. That would be awesome. Leave a comment on your favorite episode. And I'll see you next time, guys, on another Women of Warcraft video podcast.